Rise and shine, you guys. All right, we're officially here on the last day of September. It's September 30th. It is Moon's Day. All right, and the moon is currently in, I believe it's Virgo. Yes. All right, so the moon is in Virgo. We've got quite a bit going on in the transits today. Lots of positive energy, let's just say. All right, we've got Mars in Cancer that trined over to the energy of Saturn in Pisces. We've got Mercury in Libra that is going to conjunct the energy of the sun. We've got the moon in Virgo opposing Saturn in Pisces. We also have the energy of a sextile with the moon over to Mars in Cancer. And then we have a sesquiquadrant to Pluto in Capricorn and a biquintile energy to Chiron in Aries. All right. What's interesting to me is going to be that there's a lot going on with the water energy in trine today. Mars in Cancer, Saturn in Pisces. That one happened exactly at 12 a.m. All right, last night. So let's just say right now I'm starting this reading. It's about 6:05 a.m. and that one happened at 12 a.m. Okay. So where we were with the energy of, let's see, 14 degrees and 24 minutes is where the transit took place. All right, we're currently right now with the energy of Mars at 14 degrees and I want to say about 30 something minutes. 33 minutes. All right, so just about 10 degrees away from where it actually took place. All right, or should I say 10 minutes away from where the transit took place. So it's a big deal. All right, this is supposed to be very positive, something auspicious coming out of it. Lots of good luck. Okay, and then what we're looking at as well with the conjunction of Mercury and the sun. I should take a look. Welcome in, everybody. Rise and shine. So it looks like Mercury is still at 7 degrees and 22 minutes and the conjunction won't happen up until Mercury reaches exactly where the sun is, which is going to be at 7 degrees and 44 minutes. All right. So technically we're still in the same energy pertaining to the Sabian symbol. We always are meant to round up. So let's just take a look at the energy of the sun in Libra at the 8th degree and where Mercury will meet with this energy. A conjunction is when two planetary transits, they come together. Okay. So Mercury is of communication. It's of traveling. All right. It has a lot to do with transportation as well, vehicles, things like that. And then the sun obviously is the energy of source and one's purpose. So let's take a look. All right, so I believe I spoke to you guys about Libra's energy from the 6th to the 10th degree and how it speaks about reflection. So these are things that you may have been tapping into and what's to come. All right, so it says the power of visualization, for better or for worse, is fully understood only by taking responsibility for whatever is within our care, having an intuitive expectation of assistance from something higher, whether it be a guardian angel perhaps, or whether they are people or spirits, is meant to stimulate in us the awareness of a chain of transmission. And this brings both poise and calm reflection upon the nature of life. So the 8th degree speaks about a blazing fireplace in a deserted home. That's insane. I was telling you guys the other day in the reading that I was visualizing a fire in a home. Just saying. All right, I think that was my, hold on, let me run back real quick. So I remember this energy. It could have been like the weekend vibes reading. Yeah, I think it was. I was picking up on a lot of stuff that Friday. That was Friday's reading. All right, anyway, a blazing fireplace in a deserted home. All right, it says guaranteed support. However low we fall from grace, we may be reassured that there will always be someone to care for us. Expectation of assistance from guardian angels, whether they are people or spirits. It is reassuring to know that however often we may stumble and fall, we can never extinguish the light and the fire of spirit from within. As Pope said, hope springs eternal. Hope is faith's refusal of faith to die. We can always find a place of spiritual comfort, even if it is no more than a stranger advising us to keep on keeping on. Indeed, if we do not touch bottom and pull ourselves up again, we are noticeably stronger and wiser after the experience, often more compassionate and forgiving too. All right, so this one speaks about guardianship. We lose whatever we do not secure against loss. Why does the fire blaze when there is no one at home? It testifies that someone was there recently and suggests someone will be again soon, and has the twin function of guarding against potential intruders, like leaving on a light when we go out and also establishing homeliness. All right. It says we have each created a world that is familiar to us, and on a very deep level, it is our home. It includes not only where we eat and sleep, it includes work and social activities too. We have invested our life in this world. Nothing material is more precious. Through it and because of it, we are rooted into life, anchored safely to a place that sustains and invigorates us. All right, so this is giving me more so like, to be honest with you, I'm feeling like a Vesta energy. Is it Vesta in Libra? No, Vesta. Hold on a second, you guys, because I'm like all over the place this morning. I'm feeling a Vesta energy here. Vesta is the asteroid of like spirituality, and it speaks about the energy of like devotion and sacrifice to your home environment, meaning it can be within your temple. All right, like the inner healing that you're doing. Okay, here we go. So Vesta's in Virgo. The moon is in Virgo, so it feels a heavy Vesta type of energy for me. All right, I'll read it out to you guys so you guys understand what I'm talking about. All right, so Vesta, it says, Vesta calls you to be the hearth fire, to share yourself for the benefit of all, but still have enough energy left to live healthfully and give yet another day. The second largest and brightest asteroid between Jupiter and Mars was named after Vesta, oldest goddess of hearth, home, and the family, and the center of a strong community. The fire in her temple was never allowed to go out, and the fire in the hearth of every home was sacred to her. She did not get involved in politics or the misadventures of other gods. Where it's meant to take action, it says evaluate yourself and your life. Each human's task is to help reduce the total suffering on earth and increasing the total joy. Your joy and suffering matters as much, neither more nor less than anyone else's. Do not burn yourself up for another's cause, nor withhold your warmth, but share what you have to offer. This is not a situation where you need to take sides. Come back to the center, to the flame, to the hearth, and your core values. Focus on the center flame instead of the personalities involved. Remember what matters. Find that deep calm within. Light a candle with a prayer and use it to bring your focus to the center and let the rest fall away. And then decide, advise, and operate from there. It may be time to take a retreat, a chance to clear yourself, clear your energy fields, and cleanse your environment. Reclaim your temple. If a relationship is truly of value and important to your soul, the person or the team that you're involved with will honor your process. The challenge may be that Vesta warns you to share yourself rather than sacrifice yourself. Your hard work at holding the situation together may be ignored or taken for granted unless you know your worth. The gift here is to find the temple from within, the place of quiet safety where you can tend the fire and carry this sacred temple with you always. All right, so that's what I'm feeling here with that specific Sabian symbol. All right, where was I? Oh, here we go. All right, so a blazing fireplace in a deserted home. So let's just say that you don't feel at home within yourself. You don't have that inner spark. Here is where spirit is coming in to guarantee you support. All right, let's see. So what other energy do I want to talk to you guys about? Let's look at where the trine took place. All right, with Mars moving towards this 15th degree in Cancer and in Pisces. All right, so it says the group who have overeaten and enjoyed it. Cancer at 15 degrees. Appropriate enjoyment of material abundance. Though it carries obvious risks of greedy attachments, the enjoyment of material abundance is a valid spiritual principle. Could be the celebration of self. It says in Sufism, it is taught that each plane of existence has its own special mystery. The mystery of the earth plane is abundance, whereas the attachment to the material wealth is counterproductive to the true seeker. It is the attachment that is the problem, not the abundance itself. Attachments to austerity is no better. It is known that all life is a reflection of our inner condition, and whether or when we have reached a high spiritual station where we are able to experience material abundance if we choose to. All right, so this can be materially, feeling that you have it all, but do you really have it all spiritually? All right, so it speaks about satiety. There is no special principle that disavows prosperity. The image of a group of people enjoying a well-earned banquet indicates richness and fullness to the point of satiety, satisfaction. How rarely is this the experience for most people who create for themselves a sense of lack, envy towards the haves, and the self-victimization in the ranks of the have-nots? There is no spiritual principle that creates poverty, none that disclaims prosperity, yet by the billions, people are given to deny themselves luxury and fulfillment as though the only way to God is through suffering and want. The reverse is true, at least when tempered by a healthy moderation. So once again, it's giving the energy of Vesta. The minute that you go in and start learning how to heal yourself and focusing on what brings the inner spark, which is that spirituality from within, all right, that's when you're going to stop sacrificing so much for others. All right, but this is more so not denying yourself of luxury, but understanding when there is a reverse type of energy. All right. It says each life experience is a validation of individuality. We can rest assured that we are who we are, and that is the consistent, entirely dependable fact of material existence. We are not the same as anyone else, and so no one else life experience is the same as ours. Inherent within the statement, there is the promise that whatever we become as we unfold further potentials, life will match us step by step all the way. We get what we are, all of it, and nothing else. All right. Let's look at Pisces at the 15th degree. So an officer preparing to drill his men, rehearsing how to use power. Neither recklessness nor fearfulness, I can't even speak. Hold on. Rehearsing how to use power. Neither recklessness nor fearfulness, nor even overcautious modesty is appropriate when power is at play. Disciplined preparation to develop group consciousness. It says before being able to close any cycle in life fully, there must be an evaluation of what has occurred, a balancing of accounts, and the facing of karma. When this is externalized into life events, we must expect to encounter some significant danger, a danger that has so far been perpetually and forever avoided. By anticipating this, we can make careful arrangements, planning and equipping ourselves as best as we can for the certainty of immense challenges. It is better to take instruction and focus very clearly before we encounter our nemesis. All right, so this one speaks about preciseness. It says by making the best of things, we can bring meaning and even adventure to common situations. An officer preparing to drill his men is an image of an outer world event that seems to lack meaning. Yet, of course, its meaning lies in the purpose it serves. In this case, to develop preciseness. In every life situation, there are exactly as they are. And we have to deal with the reality precisely as it is, rather than how we would like to have it be. We must trust that it is exactly how it needs to be for our best purposes at this specific moment. All right, so we're then going to see the moon at 15 degrees of Leo, which probably already happened. Let me double check. Not just yet. But we're going to see it where it's going to be in opposition to the Saturn and Pisces energy. So let's look at Virgo at the 15th degree. This one has not taken place yet, so we have opportunity to tap into this energy. But it may be very confrontational, all right, because it's in opposition. It says an ornamental handkerchief. All right, so this one speaks about heirloom. What we achieve is simply the latest feature of a very long line of effort and vision that aligns the eternal future with the past, a wise reflection of positive and negative parental influence. A life is lived so very briefly and could accomplish little were it not part of a chain stretching back into the distant past and future towards imagined realms of future possibilities. Our past experiences and allegiances, in the sense of family, ancestors, or previous incarnation, contain the strands we leave, or the strands that we weave to create a character that defines and expresses who we are now. The accomplished seeker has the demeanor of aristocracy because they have the awareness of the spiritual ancestry. In some tangible way, this is certain to be recognized by the bestowal of some sort of honor. All right, so it speaks about gracefulness. Grace commands worldly sophistication and demonstrates our spiritual progression. All right, progression. It says ornaments can be trifles of no consequence, used by the pretentious person to insinuate themselves into a better social class, believing rather pompously to be able to raise their status by adopting the trappings of position. Yet these are very items that can be invested with extraordinary power and true worth. Their value is in how they preserve the meaning and so help to perfect to take action. All right. That's the energy, y'all. It's a lot. All right, we're about, what, 2 days away from this solar eclipse in Libra, and there's a, shitload going on in Libra's energy right now. A lot. All right, let's take a look. So, can you open? Okay, maybe not. We've got South Node at 6 degrees, all right, in Libra. The Sun will be moving more so towards the 10th degree in Libra. The Moon will happen at the 10th degree in Libra. We have the energy of Lilith at the 10th degree in Libra. Mercury at the 11th degree in Libra. Mind you, we have 4 planetary transits within just 2 degrees. So that's a shitload of energy. All right. Mercury is communication. Lilith is all about power, revenge, and vengeance. The Moon is all about your emotions, and the Sun is all about the energy of your life purpose. Okay. And then we have the energy here of Juno at 18 degrees of Libra as well, which is all about marriage and bonding and relationships and that kind of stuff. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 transits happening within, let's say, 10 degrees apart. Okay? Big deal. Big deal. I mean, South Node obviously is where we are really working through our karmic challenges. So let's just take a look at that energy because it is in Libra at 6 degrees and what that's speaking about. All right, so because it is moving towards Virgo's energy, we're going to start going downward. As if I was looking at the South Node moving towards Pisces, we will be moving downward, okay? So the ideals of a man abundantly crystallized is the 6 degrees of Libra. So this is where the South Node is sitting right here. Not even close to where the other 5 transits that are taking place within the other 2 degrees. All right, so this is speaking about visualization. So this is where your karmic challenges, your past life issues, maybe it's that you're tapping into some sort of natural gift that you have, speaks all about the visualization. It says we tend to get whatever we imagine. So let us not imagine what we don't want to attract. The power of visualization for better or for worse. To the normal person, life is to be observed and accommodated or suffered. Yet an awakened person has a clear sense that it is we ourselves who create the outer circumstances of life, even to the last detail. It is the mind that creates. A strong, subtle, and clear mind can both interpret the signals of the soul and resist the distractions of the body, holding focus upon the visualization of that course with which faith and optimism suggest. All right, so it speaks about personification. Our values are simply escapist constructs, mind games unless we live them out. Here we affirm that the very root of beingness arises out of meaning. In other words, we each come into being for no greater purpose than to personify the meaning of our lives. Personification of our ideals means crystallization of our highest aspirations into our behaviors and situations. When we face to face with opportunities, the human spirit soul's dynamic is to bring form to its ideals. Anything less than this is called self-betrayal. So don't betray yourselves from things that you actually want to bring into visualization. Anything that you think of, anything that you speak of is what you're bringing into your existence. It's what you're attracting, right? So this is where we're all dealing with karmic challenges. What things need to be released from the past so that we can start visualizing where we want to head towards our destinies, right? Could definitely be having a lot to do with spirituality because the North Node is heading towards Pisces energy, utilizing the imagination, getting creative, moving in the energy of love and compassion, and being vulnerable, and being an inspiration to those that want to start elevating spiritually. All right? So that's what we're tapping into. I don't know what's going to come on this reading. Let's just go for it. I'm pulling runes first. All right. Let's see what comes out. I think we've been seeing lots of runes speaking about finances, transportation, major changes that are coming up. Obviously, that's the solar eclipse in Libra energy and where we're speaking about right now, right? It's a big deal. Okay? Big deal. One second, you guys. So I'm looking at where the actual solar eclipse is taking place at the 10th degree and 4 minutes. So we're meant to round up to the 11th degree. It says a professor peering over his glasses. It's all about teaching, developing the ability to share what we have learned, seeing a teacher as the revelation of light. Most of us like to share what we know with others, even at the simple level of giving directions to a stranger or tips for cooking. It is an aspect of knowledge itself that is the desire to be known and passed from generation to generation, keeping itself alive and evolving. Knowledge is a living thing, and all living things have an investment in the future. Those who have dedicated their lives in pursuit of furthering their knowledge find that the real difficulty comes when trying to present it to others. Right? Younger students who need to be understood if they are to be instructed properly. So if you are the teacher at this time, then obviously it's giving the energy of like a Saturn and Leo type of energy. For those that have learning difficulties, all right, especially children, this is where it's going to be of significance here in Libra season. All right, let's get into it. Go this way. All right, you guys. Oh, there it is again. Okay. So we've got some different energy out here, which feels actually pretty good. All right. So at the present moment, it speaks about Rado. It says travel, both in physical terms and those of lifestyle directions, having going on a journey, going on a vacation, relocating, evolution, a change of place or a setting, and or seeing things in a larger perspective. All right. The challenge here is the energy of Ingwaz, which speaks about male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family love, caring, human warmth, and the home. All right, so as we were speaking about the energy of, I was feeling Vesta, all right, which is the astro, the spirituality, coming back home to oneself, feeling that inner spark, that inner healing, that inner child healing that everyone needs to do in order to deal with some sort of core wound, right? We got Chiron in the sign of Aries, which is all about the self. All right. There could be definitely where this male fertility type of energy is where the masculine is more so suffering from the inside. All right, so my divine masculines out there, maybe you're due for a gestation period. Okay, now what's to take action on here is, again, Fihu energy. So possessions, won and or earned income, luck, abundance, financial strength in the present and or in or the near future. So if it's that you're lacking some sort of confidence, all right, because the male energy is traditionally meant to do what? To provide for one's family, right? So that there's a stable foundation, so that everybody is being provided for. It feels like the energy of support there is what the masculine is there for, right? So there could be where the masculine feels that they are lacking at this time. Okay? Now, there seems to be where masculines have to start focusing more so on lifestyle direction. If we're speaking about spirituality, I feel that my divine masculines are lacking faith, all right, or hope that everything is going to be okay. There could be definitely lots of, what's the word I want to use here? It's just giving a lack of confidence in the ability that they are able to provide, all right? Or they're lacking support in any way, okay? But it's a matter of having to see things in a larger perspective. So it would be the Piscean energy. What was given me more so, an officer preparing to drill his men, all right? It's like, I need my men to get on their shit. Rehearse how to utilize your power. This is what you are meant to do, right? It's to be of support to your divine feminine energy. And this could be within yourself. Your masculine side is weak as fuck right now, is what it's saying, okay? That's what it's saying. Anyway, we got now these on the bottom of the deck, which speaks about delays, restrictions, resistance. It's leading to strength, all right? So this is given like the Saturnian energy, and where you need a lot of discipline, structure, authority in your energy to remain persevering towards your accomplishments, your goals, all right? It's given where you need ambition and drive to continue to push forward. All right. So it all has to do within the energy of getting innovative. All right. It says the need for fire, self-reliance. Okay. How to overcome distress, confusion, conflict, and have the power and the will to overcome that energy. All right. So this one speaks about, now these means nauseous. And what is this? I can't see it. Hold on. In Albanian language, all right? So nauseous is now these. So somebody feels sick. That's what it's giving me. Somebody is sick at this time. And it could be that the masculine from within is lacking, all right? Whatever it is, it happens to be the need for fire, that spark that you need, that spiritual faith, okay, that everything is going to be okay. That's what it's giving me. All right, so in the future position and where you need to take action, the Fihu energy is represented to be able to ask. That's what it means. All right. So if you need to ask for help in any way, that's of significance. Here we have, what is this? I'm sorry, you guys. I can't see what I wrote here. Oh, ingwaz. The word ingwaz means perhaps. So perhaps it's that you're lacking something, whether that be your simple strength, family love, being caring, and possibly, you know, a humanitarian and stepping into the energy of your warmth within the energy of a home environment even. I mean, I can testify to that because it's been a shit show all weekend. I told you guys, Libra and Aries was just in opposition. This is divine feminine and masculine energies clashing. Okay, not seeing eye to eye. All right, within yourself, something that you feel that you're lacking, whether that be career, whether that be, you know, the love for yourself, whether that be money, whatever it is. In the energy overall, all right, collectively, it's that the masculine and the feminine energies have been clashing. All right, so let's look at within the emotional state, because we're speaking about Mars and Cancer trining to Saturn and Pisces, trying bringing good luck energy, positivity, something auspicious within the emotional state, because they're water signs, right? So it happens to be that whatever has to go within your emotional state, all right? Fourth house is ruled by Cancer. It is the mother figure, all right, that may be carrying the energy of mostly the masculine, because Mars is masculine energy, right or wrong, all right? So it's like the drive, the ambition, The perseverance is only on the divine feminine at this time. What's going on with my masculines? That's what it's saying here. All right. So the male fertility, gestation. I don't know if someone's trying to, I just heard get somebody pregnant. Like, I don't know what this is. But hello, there seems to be some lack of finances. Maybe you feel that you need to provide for your family and you're unable to do so. I don't know. All right. There seems to be some sort of delay, restriction, resistance. All right. That's leading to one stepping into the energy of their strength. How can you get innovative and push forward? I just heard Jupiter and Aquarius' energy. I'm going to read it out to you guys because I'm thinking of that card. It speaks about innovation. See? All right, so it says here, working on an original idea. So once again, we spoke about being idealistic. All right, being involved with a new type of invention. All right, so get innovative. It says a group formed to benefit or educate others. We were just speaking about learning and teaching. Okay. And then using ingenuity to help the less fortunate. So do charitable work to make yourself feel better. All right. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is all is, but we're going to talk about it. I need a deck. All right. Let's look at the angel of wisdom and knowledge with this angel tarot here. Let's see what the guides want us to do in this energy. One second, you guys. I'm on my last hauls. I need to get my voice back. It's melting. That's the problem. All right. Woo. What's going on? Split the deck, Six of Pentacles, and the Strength card. How about that? Taurus and Leo energy. So the moon in Taurus, exalted. Leo energy, that is your bravery. All right, your willpower, your strength. Okay, your determination. So there needs to be an equal give and take in both polarities, the divine feminine and masculine energies. All right, that's what I'm getting so far. Let's see. So Rado, once again, all about travel. Seeing things in a larger perspective. Well, hot shit. This deck is humongous, you guys. Work with me here. I feel like my masculines might be lacking like compassion. They feel that if they're being overlooked in any way or not appreciated or feeling like they don't have control, then it's like they don't, you know, they don't like the energy around them. There's a need to control. No, there can be an equal balance so that in the home environment you're not at tension. You know what I mean? But anyway, it says here, Five of Pentacle energy. So there could be a lack of finances. All right. It says negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges, fears surrounding money, reaching out to others for assistance. So that was here pertaining to the resources where you were meant to ask, all right, for help. And then it says a poor timing for becoming self-employed. All right. So if my masculines are out there or anyone out there trying to start their own business, it's not the perfect time right now. I'm seeing that it's associated to the energy of the Hierophant. So there's a lesson to be learned in this. All right. So this deck here, this is Archangel, I think it's Sandalphon, something like that. All right. And it's associated to the Hierophant. So I believe Archangel Sandalphon is the one that relates the messages to God. All right. Like he's really tall and has like feet down in earth and able to tap directly into the heavens. All right. So the need to ask for help with possessions, with income, whether it just be through an inheritance or something like this. All right. To bring in some sort of luck and good fortune is where you need to ask. Let's see. So the Queen of Cups. This energy says, see what I'm saying? I feel there's a lack of love and compassion. It says loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself, trusting your intuition, a deep love of family and friends, and following your heart. So as we spoke about in the energy earlier, and where that inner spark is missing, the inner spark of spirituality, the energy of faith and hope that everything is going to be okay, is what's of significance here. I need to make sure my daughter is up, you guys. Give me a minute. All right. So Queen of Cups energy always is signifying the energy of Cancer. So again, we're speaking about Mars and Cancer energy. Let's see what else. So also not overdoing it and not sacrificing so much for others. All right, you can be compassionate, you can be loving, but let it be more so for those that are closest to you. All right, my masculines may feel that they want to take time to themselves, all right, and where they actually need vacation or relocation or something to be able to rejuvenate their energy. Once again, we can speak about polarity here, right? Meaning that the masculine energy needs to calm down from so much of the action, 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 action. And it could be my divine feminine energies that are wore the hell out because they're carrying the most burden here. All right, they're probably lacking in finances, having lots of fears, all right, and worries and anxiety, which can drown the body, the emotional state, which is a heavy on their health. You know what I mean? So let's just keep going. I feel like there's a need to, you know, stay consistent with your intuition, allowing your gut feeling to guide you here. All right, these are your guides in the way that they work with you. Let's see. Okay. We've got the Emperor here. So again, this is giving heavy masculine energy. And it's going to be the Six of Cups energy. Could be a Sun in Scorpio. All right, masculine could be like a father figure. All right, so the Emperor speaks about logic and organization that will increase success, taking charge of a situation, accepting a leadership role, and or bringing structure and discipline into one's life. So once again, it's giving me the energy of why things are restricted with Maldives here. Because there seems to be some sort of structure that needs to take place here pertaining to someone being disciplined. Within what? The emotional state. Six of Cups is Scorpio's energy. Going deep down into the depths of one's emotions. You know what I mean? And facing the fears of whatever it is pertaining to possibly money, whatever it is that one needs to gain strength. I don't know what this is, but that's what it's saying. All right, so it could be like childhood wounds because it speaks about children and or childhood. All right, so revisiting old dreams or plans, embracing the energy of your inner child, the return of people or romances from your past, and or romanticizing how things used to be. So this could be the energy of just nostalgia, of wanting to see things how they used to be, but things are changing. And you have to be open to that change and adapting to that change. Once again, I explained to you guys, we're in this middle of mutable and carnal energy. The carnal energy is where we're meant to be initiating relationships. All right, a heavy focus on commitment, marriage, whether it be contracts, anything. It could pertain to family, business, relationships romantically, platonic, doesn't matter, right? There's a heavy emphasis of a lack of masculine energy here is what it's saying. Structure, discipline within oneself. All right, let's keep going. Whoa. All right, so things may be picking up. All right. Maybe there's too much going on because the Eight of Wands is giving me the energy of too much stress. All right. But it can be caused by many opportunities coming at once. All right. So if you're like on the go, on the go, on the go, on fire energy. All right. Because I mean, the Emperor here is like on fire energy. But remember, this is Mars. This is Mars's energy. in the divine feminine in Cancer. All right, but it says here, stress caused by many positive opportunities, unexpected events, or rapid changes, the ability to be able to multitask and or business travel. What's the first thing on this card? Rado speaks about travel. All right, so travel, both in physical terms and those of lifestyle directions. Where do you need to see change? Because this speaks about rapid changes. Okay? It happens to be first starting with the inner child healing from your childhood wounds. All right, where you feel that you are lacking, all right, by just speaking negative thoughts. So once again, whatever it is that you imagine, whatever you visualize is what you bring into the energy of your reality. If that's what you think and you continue to have negative thoughts, you're never going to manifest shit. That should be real. But those that step into their power and have the strength and the willpower to continue to push forward, they are the ones that are accelerating very, very quickly. Okay? Hit the like button, you guys, if you're in the room. I appreciate you all. All right, let's move on to this male fertility gestation period. Wow, I got the Two of Wands down on the bottom of the deck, which again is another Aries energy. This one speaks about taking the next steps. Okay, so let's move on to the next step here. Let's find out what's going on. So again, this has a lot to do with the energy of family love, being caring and kind, all right, warm, feeling a sense of home, all right. But this Ingwa's energy speaks about, was it nausea? Oh no, it says perhaps. All right, so perhaps this is what needs to take place here. I like your shirt. Rise and shine. Okay, let's see what's going on. Wow. So that's complete masculine energy there. With the energy of the sun. All right, it says a time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, and having gratitude for the divine, right? Because these are your guides that are working with you. They're supporting you on your life purpose, on your journey here. Okay. Let's see. Definitely the energy of strength because it's Leo's energy. Leo rules what? The heart, right? All right, so we have the Four of Pentacles. So we went from the 5 to the 4. There's a major challenge here pertaining to possessions and or finances. All right, your resources. It says, this is all about managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or your emotional state. Okay, big deal on emotions. Smart business decisions and seeing things as either black and or white, and can speak also about being charitable. So, if your life purpose is to do some sort of charitable work where you may have, where's my Queen of Cups? Some sort of deep psychic insights, heavy intuitive insights, all right? Then your inner child healing and in order for you to take action and do some sort of traveling, whether once again it be in the physical terms or just those of your lifestyle direction and where you're heading spiritually, all right, is where we need to start looking at a larger perspective. Being negative and negative thoughts is always going to take you another step back to the Four of Pentacles at this time, right? You were at the 5, you were halfway point to your long-term stability, right? To creating some sort of like a firm foundation for your family. Here is where now you're having to deal with that again. The firm foundation energy starts at the Four of Pentacles. Why? It speaks about the Sun and Capricorn energy. It speaks about focusing more so on what are your accomplishments and what are you doing to get there. This is the energy of your power, the source, all right? The male fertility energy. It's like you need that masculine energy. Believe it or not, I think Capricorn's energy is a feminine energy. Just a very powerful feminine energy. It's Saturn. It's structure. It's discipline. It's authority. All right. So I'm showing balance here. Let's see. See what I'm saying? And the minute that you create that firm foundation around what it is that you want, and you can see that long-term stability within your emotional state, whether it just be the love that you have for your family, your home environment, that's where you're able to start birthing new ideas. Look at the woman's pregnant here. All right, happy family. It's giving pets. It's giving, you know, your ancestors, you're tapped in. All right, so it speaks about financial security for yourself and for your family, inheritance and or through the energy of retirement. It can come through as peace and just contentment in your life, honoring your family's traditions, which we're speaking about as well. All right, and then pride in your family tree and how to pass on the knowledge and what you've learned already, because now you become the teacher. You're at the end of a cycle. Here's the energy of the, you know, the world card here, number 21. Okay, so lots of earth energy here as well. Earth and water, earth and water. I feel the fire is where you're lacking, to be honest with you. All right, so the Emperor here, that's Aries energy. The Sun here, that's Leo. But I'm seeing besides that, all earth and water. Sag is here as well. I can't forget Sag. All right, this is Mercury in Sagittarius, which I just told you guys, that's coming up in November. Mercury steps into Sag, which will go direct for the very last time. Mercury's energy in Sagittarius for the last Mercury retrograde of the year. It went into retrograde in Aries. It went into retrograde in Leo. And then once it's going to go retrograde in Sag. So something about fire energy this year, you guys, and having to pick up, all right, the energy of your power, right? How you're meant to bring in some sort of abundance, long-term stability energy. Whether that just be you going back to school and gaining knowledge and pushing forward that way, all right? Learning more about your ancestors, your roots in a spiritual way. Could be that. Let's say one more. All right, Two of Pentacles. So there's adapting here. All right, somebody is working a little too hard, juggling multiple jobs at the same time. There's the need to bring in balance so that you can bring the fun into your life. All right, there seems to be a lot of lack here. I'm seeing rather than the long-term stability coming in, this is your goal and what you're meant to accomplish. I'm seeing the 2, the 4, and the 5 of Pentacles here. At the current moment, you're at the 5. Your challenge is to be able to overcome, build the firm foundation, and remain adaptable to being able to balance out the budget. Okay? So it could be where right now it's asking you that you have to release some things that are burdening to you. Because it says you're juggling multiple priorities at once. This is where your strength is needed, though. There are multiple areas in your life that need to be taken care of. It could be the love life, your family life, your career life, your specific goals if you're trying to build a career for yourself, right? Multiple things. Let's see. So I got Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn out here. Actually, no. Yeah, it is. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Particularly, we see Mercury in Virgo, which we just came over this transit here. All right. And that was speaking more so about organization in your life. Prioritizing, looking into all the details, making sure that you were getting very analytical with making a plan. You know what I mean? That type of thing. Let's see. And there's the 4 of Swords energy. All right, so it says insights that come from meditation. The need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. It can be mental exhaustion and or the need to get more sleep. All right, so 4 of Swords is the energy of Jupiter in Libra. Jupiter is not in Libra. It is in Gemini. It is in another air sign. Jupiter and Gemini's energy, your mind is probably going berserk with a bunch of information. An overload of the need to travel. All right, it's significant. Gemini is travel, short travel. But it's saying here there's an over exhaustion with the mental. Overthinking things is what it kind of feels like. So the more rest that you get, all right, you may need to take a vacation. It said that. You may need to go on a journey to take a, take a trip. Take a trip. That's all I can say. Take a vacation, take a trip, get some rest, rejuvenate, and then come back. And I guarantee you, your strength will be boosted again. Let's get into this Fihu energy. All right, where if you need assistance with more so possessions, whether that be won or earned, and or earned income, can speak about luck and abundance coming your way. Financial strength in the present and or in the near future, and it speaks about asking. All right, let's see. The Empress is here. So where we started off, focusing more so on the Emperor, the minute that you rest and rejuvenate and you bring things back to the firm foundation and you focus on how to remain adaptable to the changes that are happening here and where source is guiding you and taking you, you tap right into the feminine energy. Okay? So it says, time to take action, give birth to your dreams, which are creative projects that will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity is on the way. Did I not just say this woman in the background was pregnant? She's pregnant with an idea, with something creative, possibly, okay? Let's just see. Could definitely just be a child, all right? A possession is going to be a gift from God, something that God puts in your path, all right? Could be a child. But it's giving me here, Empress energy. She's like embodying all queens in one, all right? So it can be a multiple different things. Could be blessed with an idea, could be blessed with through the energy of love, could be blessed with the energy of abundance and prosperity, could be blessed with a new creative idea, something that you're passionate about. I mean, it could be multiple things, right? Six of Swords. It's heavily required to travel at this time. All right? Traveling right now. I've been getting the transportation card since the end of last week, where it was speaking about traveling through either a boat, a car, a train, whatever, a plane. It don't matter. I feel like someone needs to take a vacation. Okay? It says the end of challenging times. Things are looking up. A welcome of relief, finding your way to a peaceful place, the end of a depression and or an illness, and traveling and or relocating. It's here again. All right, it could be your life purpose, you going on a journey, you've seen things in a larger perspective, how you were able to live on the side of the Emperor, all right, possibly doing a little bit too much, and where the Empress is now able to travel into calmer shores. That's what it's looking like. Let's see. Oh, shit. So you guys, whatever is meant to be on your path, know that it never passes you by. If there's a setback in any way, it's for a reason. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe you're exhausted in energy. Maybe you have not met the right person that you needed to run into. Maybe you don't have enough money at this time, right? But whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. So if it's a matter of you just taking a step back to look at things in a different perspective and how you can rebuild on a firm foundation, those delays and those restrictions, they happen for a reason. Okay? See, Three of Swords. Maybe you needed to separate from somebody that wasn't meant to be on your path. Maybe you were experiencing some sort of loss. Maybe you were ill. I don't know. All right, so it says, great sadness that will heal with time, letting go of the past, personal growth that comes from challenges, healing misunderstandings, and or being there for those that are in need. All right. I'm feeling like these are your angels. All right, supporting you while going through the energy of some sort of separation, loss. I mean, it's freaking divorce season. This is the energy of Libra. Okay. Particularly, what's this? Saturn and Libra. Okay. That's Saturn and Libra's energy. So whatever has been restricted from you and where you are being disciplined and where you have been experiencing lots of lack, possibly having to adapt to specific changes on your journey here, all right, where you had to tap into some sort of inner child healing, where you had to be more loving and compassionate towards others, where if you were learning about some sort of psychic ability that you never thought you had, we're speaking about South Node energy here, you have a natural gift. You don't know what this is. You're learning about it, right? It seems like this is the energy of support that's coming in for you, all right? And or you being gifted, all right, with the opportunity to be there for others now that you've gone and completed your journey, okay? there's never a completion of a journey. There's always ascending happening. It's that you're possibly on a higher level than the other person that is closest to you. Could be someone in your home environment. All right. Queen of Pentacles. All right. So here is where the energy is saying to be generous and practical, to be gracious. This is materialistic. All right. The ability to make anything more beautiful, a love of family and home, being practical about how you perceive. And then it says a love of art and beauty and a sensible approach. So then you become the Queen of Pentacles, right? You are caring, you're kind, you're generous, you're diligent towards others, right? You have value in your energy and you're able to be able to provide that to others. This is the Empress embodied all in one. I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles here and the Queen of Cups of significance, water and earth energies, particularly speaking about the love that you have for yourself and others, and how you focus more so on your possessions and values. Possessions may just be the knowledge that you have. All right. It's wisdom. I don't see the Queen of Swords out here, but she's a little more cut off. We don't want to see her, right? She's a little cold. We need the energy of polarity. All right. With water and earth here. And then we have the Hermit. Back down at the deck, at the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. So where you've gone through your journey, okay, with the Hermit energy, where you may have taken a break. You've been out in La La Land somewhere, right? Tapping in with spirit. You come out on the other side being generous. So look at this person. She might have been ill. She's coming out in a wheelchair, all right? But she's coming out with the ability to have an equal give and take with herself as well as with others, all right? So it says here, time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude, shining your light as an example to others, seeking out or becoming a spiritual mentor and or self-discovery, right? And then it says, it's just showing me someone with lots of wisdom and knowledge. That's the Hermit. Wise person, all right? Six of Pentacles, the good that you do comes back to you. And it comes back tenfold, by the way, all right? It says an unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely or paying off some sort of debt, and or sharing your wealth with the others that are less fortunate. So once again, your wealth could be the knowledge that you have, the ability of, I experienced loss, I experienced having to heal, I experienced going through the rest and rejuvenating period, I experienced the energy of lack of finances and material gain, all right? I were able to tap into the energy of my inner child healing. I was able to learn more so about psychic abilities. I was able to tap into masculine energy while doing so. This allowed me to business travel. I was able to start adapting to changes and where I was able to build a firm foundation pertaining to my life purpose. And now I'm tapping into Empress energy, where I'm moving into calmer shores and becoming the energy of the Queen of Pentacles to be able to provide stability for me and my family. Does that make sense? Because it sure as hell does to me. Now I'm able to give my wisdom to others that need it. Very significant here. Every single card that I pulled out, I just gave you the breakdown of it. All right? Yeah. Now I'm seeing the Knight of Wands on the bottom. All right, so passionate, confident, charismatic, restless. Events that require immediate action, trusting your instincts, staying focused, and having a passionate relationship. Doesn't necessarily mean you and your lover. It could be you in spirit. Okay? That's what we got this morning, you guys. All right. Well. All right, so for those that are on soul journeys, let's pull from the soul journey deck. Let's see. See what chakras we're looking at here as well. Ready? What are you looking for? What are you right, so we have indecision out here, surrendering, loneliness, empathy, service. Down at the bottom of the deck, patience. All right, you guys. So in the mandalas, I'm seeing lots of red. Red is earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's your stability, foundation. All right, it's your family. It's your career. It's your money. It's your overall stability in your life. Okay. I'm seeing throat chakra energy here. Loneliness. It's giving me the energy of like, don't feel that you're ever alone, because spirit is right next to you. They're guiding you. All right. We've got patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. And I have service out here giving me solar plexus energy. This is your, oh, growth is right behind that too. And envy. Okay, we're not going to go that far. We don't need to envy nobody. All right. Patience, service, and growth. I accept that everything happens in divine order. I feel good when I can help others, and I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. This is all solar plexus energy, speaking about the fire from within and what you need to tap into here. All right, so maybe it's through the energy of communicating and visualizing with, I'm seeing throat chakra and third eye energy. Maybe it's through the heart space. All right, and maybe it's through having to go through multiple different things. All right, having patience while spirit works with you here. Solar plexus energy, it's fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. And that's going to be that spark from within that you've been patiently waiting for. You're not going to know how to be of service to anyone else unless you know how to be of service to yourself first, because you have to grow first. You have to expand first. You have to understand what is of value first and where you're meant to gain, okay? Because that's giving me like Jupiter energy. Saturn and Jupiter to be of significance. I just saw the 10 of, I just saw the Wheel of Fortune and the World card. All right, so patience is definitely Saturn energy. Growth is going to be the Wheel of Fortune, where opportunities are then presented to you, and it's meant to be of service to other people. That's 6th house energy. That's Virgo. All right, which currently right now Vesta is in Virgo. All right, now we have indecision here. It says I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So I'm seeing indigo, all right, and root chakra energy here on this specific card. Love you. And it's giving a heavy emphasis on, again, your third eye. What are you visualizing so that you can bring that into manifestation? You're utilizing your intuition, all right, higher levels of ascension for you to tap into this energy. And there's a need for you to surrender. All right. Once you get to the crown chakra, what I'm seeing here, all right, there's a need to surrender so you can be tapping into your empathic side. All right. It says, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. I can release my need to control. You're not meant to control. You don't have anybody. Nobody has control in this universe. Spirit has control, right? They're guiding you here so that you can make the right choices. Because you don't have control of your path. Once again, what is meant for you will always be on your path. It's just a matter of the decisions that you make. So if you're indecisive, this is where you're having to surrender to what it is that you feel like you need to stay in control of. It may feel that you're lonely at a specific moment in time. That's going to be that hermit energy where no, it's not that. It's not that. It's a matter of you releasing control so that you can remain patient and go through the work, slow but surely getting ahead, so that you can tap in to see both sides of a situation. And here is where your empathic abilities are being, seen now as you continue to elevate. That's what I'm seeing here. Now, I did see the envy card, so I'll speak about it. It says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So if it comes to be that you're dealing with difficulties heavily in your foundation, once again, I'm seeing root chakra energy. This is what you have to work on. It's not about being envious of anybody. It's about you knowing exactly where your stability lies. All right? It's a big deal. And I'm feeling like world card energy. This is affecting not just you, but everybody. Everybody has different challenges. It's just that everybody's on a different path at this time. Once again, you may be elevated where others are not. And it's due to the damn astrological wheel. Everybody's transits are happening in different houses at different time frames of every year. And it just pertains to what transits are happening where are you being disciplined? It could be within the home environment, it could be within career, it could be within self, it could be within your children, you know, like whatever is happening here. All right, it's a matter of you continuing to push forward. All right, let's get into the love chakras deck, and then I gotta go, you guys. Actually, I feel the need to pull an angel card real quick. I feel like this is a very different type of reading. Honesty and communication. Strength and guidance, and joy and contentment. It's very clear. It's the same message, you guys. Divine timing on the bottom of the deck, and then power and intention. You see what I'm saying? It's like you have to know, you have the strength and the courage to continue to push forward. It's through the energy of your transformation, all right, that you're able to tap into holy love. And there's the yes card. All right, we're going to leave it there. Your guardian angels are watching over you. All right, they're there to support you. So it's all about speaking honestly and communicating from your divine, or to the divine, what it is that you want. Having the strength so that they can come down and guide you. All right, so that you can tap into whatever seems to be wanting to be on your path pertaining to your joy, contentment, your peace in your life. All right, you're going to be supported here. It's just a matter of divine timing, you having and setting your intention on something and having to go through and experience the transformation of whatever that is. All right, let's see. You guys, ever since I got this chakra love deck, it was actually used, and I hope that it was cleansed, because I did cleanse it myself. But ever since I got this deck, my energy has been completely different. Very different. Let's see what comes out in the chakras today. I got third eye with destiny. All right, so follow your instincts. They lead you to the truth. I've got the heart chakra here with the energy of self-love. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. Got rose quartz out here and fluorite. I got the solar plexus and the throat chakra. All right, it says truth. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing that is worth listening to. Manifestation. Manifesting is the fruit of confidence and belief. Topaz and turquoise. Another heart chakra here. It says connection. All right, so Father Divine and Mother Earth, make love in your heart. And then it's giving embracing the balance between earth and spirit. So clear quartz, rose quartz, hematite. This is all about balance. All right, so I'm seeing heavy heart chakra here, whereas the other day when I pulled these cards, the heart chakra was the only card that didn't come out. Every other chakra did. There was lots of focus on root chakra energy. There was a lot of focus on solar plexus. But now I'm seeing here heart chakra energy. All right, it's a big deal. So we're missing crown chakra, which came out in the spread. All right, being able to see both sides of a situation, expanding the energy of your intuition. All right, and who else is missing? And the root chakra is not here anymore. So it happens to do a lot with the foundation. All right, that's all earth energy. Earth and water is what we kept seeing. Okay, so what's missing here is exactly that: root chakra and sacral chakra. All right, so earth and water. Solar plexus is fire, and we've got the heart chakra here, which is air. All right, there's balance that's needed overall. Lots of balance that's needed. So air signs and fire signs, that's my heavily masculine energy. My feminines, I need you to pick it up. All right, or the energy of the feminine needs to be picked up as well. All right, so if it's because of Mars being in Cancer, it can definitely be speaking about a sense of imbalance there, right? Mars is the ruler of Aries energy, but it also rules Scorpio. But we're speaking about fire here, all right? So it's going to pertain more so to Aries energy. That's why the Emperor came out, all right? It's my divine feminines that have this power from within at this time where it's like go, 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 go. Where it's actually like you need to chill, 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 chill. Okay? And focus on your manifestations and self-love and the connection that you have here pertaining to your truth and what your destiny is. I love you guys.